From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the L.A. Chargers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You talk about the defense for these Chargers. This year, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's able to plow forward to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. When the starters run up the score in the first half, backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
To about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
18 Rattler.
To throw, it's Milton. And down he goes. Brought down, Raiders sack. Micah Parsons sacks on the season. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You talk about the defense for these Chargers. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run. Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball. Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation. Murray going to throw. Hill diving, and he's got a foot extension. What a catch. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. He did that right there. No fear there in the middle of the field. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Murray now. Pressure comes and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Murray now to throw. Will try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game. Now here's Bradley Pinion now. Gets about 15 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed. And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready! Cowboy 80!
To throw is Milton. This pass hauled in by Dotson. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 22 yards there, a 1st down. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Milton. And the Raiders have got him. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. We're scoreless after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Let's go now.
Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Milton now to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown, LA. Matthew Gordon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Play after it right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Murray. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
Throwing is Milton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60, 19 type, 19 type.
Here's Milton. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Milton. Touchdown. Theo Johnson, 26 yards. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The extra point now for Borregales. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Chargers 14, Raiders 0.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Offense set to get this drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. Catch number 44 of on the year. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Dillon up the middle. And he's going to be brought down to about the 40-yard line. From the 33, here's second down and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They run once more with Dillon. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Second down and 8. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing into break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Back to throw. Milton. Complete. It's Dodson. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
20-yard line.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 79 Broncos!
Looking to throw. Milton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Torrey Morton from 19 yards away. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's that's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Murray now going to do it himself. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 33. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Murray. On the RPO. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. A final shot before half from Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, through the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Harrison Butcher set to kick off.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully.
And all the way in for the Charger touchdown. Beardown with his 13th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
28. Raiders 3.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Play fake. Murray. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Murray's pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. 95 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
A
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Let's go. Ready.
Off play action. Milton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Matthew Gordon. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. He gets a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
2nd and 10.
Fingers. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Come on. Hey, hold on.
Looking to throw. Murray. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Come back. 2-2. Hot. Big ace. 2-2.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Burnley's run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He'll try to pick it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. take him down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. 101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
24-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Ready, go.
Back to throw. Milton. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
60, street. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready,
Operating from the gun. Milton. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. Touchdown, Matthew Golden. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this up to the 35-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for a 6.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So Good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Murray trying again after the pick six. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, that'll be incomplete. They took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. Some of the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to be picked.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same...
And this throw will be intercepted. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
End of 19 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jahan Dotson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable where their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. Now it's Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. To throw, it's Milton. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lasted one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Parker's kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. But in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And down he goes. Brought down Christian Wilkins. Able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Milton. Looking deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Runs through the contact. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
A gain of 6
He'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Throwing now is Gino. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Returnable now for Allen. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. But this is kind of going past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game well decided a long time ago.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one was over a long time ago.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So that one is 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Or Gallus now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 63, Raiders 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me,
this is caught inside the 15. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but This one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. That's taken in by Golden. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
And the Chargers.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Chargers, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
you